and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Heralds. We are super blessed. We have a musical legend. I'd say.
Yeah.
Musical legend. Guys, welcome the Loyiso Bala.
Yes, we've been waiting such a long time for this moment to arrive, guys. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. We are honored to have you here.
Thank you so much. I heard that you guys have got such a following that if any of us come on, there'll be a whole new market that's going to know who we are.
Beautiful.
Who I am. So, to all the guys, my name is Loyiso Bala. I've been doing it for a lot of years. I wanted to meet you and hopefully we'll go this journey together.
Yes.
So thank you to the Heralds for opening the door, for
wow.
planting the seed that I could be here right now.
Yes.
I really appreciate this moment, Yeah.
Wow.
Finally, my daughters are going to know that I'm famous.
Wow.
Because they follow you guys.
Wow.
No, they don't. But, but somebody was just about to tell them who you are. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Absolutely.
goodness.
So yeah, thank you.
Oh my gosh. If you could just chat to youngsters, what any advice would you give to them?
In terms of
Like if they want to follow the same path
into the industry.
Yeah.
You know what? You know, everybody out there thinks that one day I'm going to be discovered.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make it really big. But what you never actually get to realize is the fact that it doesn't happen just like this.
Yes.
There's always a process towards that. And a good part of that is you picking up what you have right now.
Absolutely.
And starting with that.
Yes.
You know? So for instance, you guys wanted to have a blog.
Yeah.
What did you do? You probably got your phone.
Yes.
Yes.
You see? You see, because obviously now there are all these cameras, there's all these lights, these beautiful studios, but you saw the vision and then you said to yourself, what is in my hand right now?
What do we have?
To get there?
Absolutely.
You picked up your phone and you said, okay, we're going to do this thing, even if we're just doing 2-minute YouTube videos.
Yes.
And once you do that,
Just
when
start.
you're faithful in the small things,
Yes.
you know, God will then give you the big things. And the
That's
scripture doesn't say exactly like that. So there's some people out there who want to be singers, right? You want to be on stage, share the stage with Kaya, have the Spencer Kennedys, do your music, musical directors.
Yes.
But what you're doing is that you're trying to run after the Kayas and the Spencer Kennedys in order to get that stage.
Yes.
But whereas what you should be doing is to try to find a stage, first of all at home. Do you ever say, guys, let me sing for you?
Yeah.
Instead of us praying for the food, can I sing?
Wow.
Do you ever volunteer to sing at your school concert? Do you ever offer yourself up to sing when there's a funeral? Because before I got onto the big stage, I had done thousands of small stages.
Yes.
So it's a matter of you asking yourself, what do I have in my hand right now
That's the truth.
that can bring me closer to where, to that big vision that is there? And you find that a lot of guys, they say they want to sing. And I said to them, wow, are you part of a group?
Yeah.
No, I don't sing there. I'm like, already, you see your pride is going to stop you from getting to the big stages. Because everybody thinks that this is a microwave area where you just put something in and things just happen. Everybody who's made it big. Even the biggest athletes, they started off small. And eventually, with time and patience, they reach their goal.
Wow.
That's hectic, and I definitely concur with that. I feel like our generation, the younger generation, they're looking for that handout.
For that handout.
They're not willing to work, to put in the work.
There's a joke about this kid who goes to varsity, right? And then he comes back home over the holidays and says, Dad, I just want like a peace job. A peace job, And then the dad says, okay, so something just for now while you, during the holidays. He says, yeah, just something like kind of small. And then the dad says, okay, cool, what are you going to do, son? He says, yeah, isn't there like a part-time CEO? That I can just do?
Yes.
Exactly. Just to show you that, people think that you can just get the stuff. I think it's always great to believe, but there's gonna have to be a process of building. Because where you're going is big, but God has got to take you through a process so that when you get it, you can keep it.
Exactly.
And the faith without the work.
I was about to say that because you can believe and have all this faith, but without your work.
No, exactly. And the person that's going to give you, who's going to open the door for you, they need to know that they can trust you. That at least you've been faithful in small stuff.
Exactly.
What are you carrying when you come into the office?
Exactly.
Shoot! Guys, we're gonna go on and we will never stop.
That's the title for our next sermon.
So, let's get into it, Loyiso. We have a little game that we like to play on our show.
Okay.
It's called Song Association. We hope that you've heard of it.
Song of Solomon.
Hey, it's like association.
Association. Oh, I'm getting scared.
So hopefully you're not in the. We're just putting you in the deep end now. So song association for you and for the viewers out there is we're going to give you one word.
One word.
And you only have 10 seconds to sing the first song that comes to your mind, but it must have that word in it. Or else you're gonna get a buzzer.
Okay.
You got it.
Let's just say it again.
No, I think I got it. I got it. So one word, and I've got to make up any song.
Yes.
Or choose a song that already exists.
Yes. Within 10 seconds. Well,
Okay.
buzzer
Within
goes
10 seconds.
Okay, cool.
I feel like your experience is gonna be at your advantage today.
You know what? I'm at that age now. I can sing anything. You know what I mean?
When you started with like, you know what, hey, then you know it's...
No, I just sing.
Ooh.
No hot water, lemon, and honey needed.
Hey, the shade.
You sing dry though.
The shade is...
Let's go.
Well.
Okay, can we give you your first word?
Oh, my
we're still gonna play. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Let's go.
Okay, your first word is thank.
Thank.
Yeah, thank.
Think, Loyiso. Think. Oh. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
For your love. See for you're so amazing, filled with grace we sing. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
For your love. For you're so amazing, filled with grace we sing.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
That was an easy one.
I felt like I wanted you to go on.
Honestly, can I
It's
just
the right
say...
song to start as well, you know, this game, because it says enter, don't get.
Go
So
there.
you need to say
Sir.
thanks. So
Go there.
I think that was the law.
Yes, sir.
Your next word, let's go, is world.
World.
Dribbling you.
World. Jesus to the world. Give me a C for Spencer. C. Is it? G. Give me a G there. Yeah. You know, I was just on the screen and I was like, wow, that's clever. You did it so clever. Jesus to the world. Jesus to the streets. Jesus in my hands, meeting others' needs. Jesus to the world, Jesus breaking chains, because our hope remains. Oh, Jesus to the world, Jesus to the streets. Jesus in our hands, meeting others' needs. Jesus to the world, Jesus breaking chains, because our hope remains. Jesus to the world, Jesus to the streets. Jesus in our hands, meeting others' needs. Jesus to the world, Jesus breaking chains, because our hope remains. Because you come again.
Sing.
Because keep singing Jesus to the world.
There is a one night episode. Live
I haven't sung
concert.
that song in such a long
I feel like that should be like our national anthem.
That song
has
one of my
that
favorites.
That song, you know, that's the first song that I ever recorded. A song that was written by Pam Myberg. Pam belonged to a group called The Arrows. Remember The Arrows? Like a great pop band. Guys came from Durban, 2 girls, you know, great believers. And so I was chilling once with Pam, and I said, you know what, I really just feel a calling to go into ministry, but I want to be a little persistent, you know. You guys know what that means, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah, you have to be a little bit persistent. And I just kind of jump into it, you know.
Yes.
And then Pam says, "There's a song that we once sang at my conference, back at church, you know, and we haven't done it yet, and it's called Jesus to the World." And I just thought, this is the perfect song to come out. And so I recorded it, and the very first time I sang it to a big crowd, guess where it was? It was in Israel.
Wow.
And that's the significance of it. So right there in Israel, and I literally felt like I'm being called, you know, to be the hands and the feet of Christ to the world, and the call is coming from there. So that was 2013. It
was quite a while, quite a while back.
Yeah. But if you're watching this in 2030, since it is on YouTube as well,
Yes,
it was 27 years ago for you. But we are in 2020, and for us, it's only 7 years.
Okay.
I know that's one of my favorites.
Honestly, mine too.
One of my favorites.
The next word is great.
Great.
Yes.
Great are you, Lord. Give me a hand, Spencer.
Go.
Great are you, Lord. We sing great are you, Lord.
Yes.
For you are great, we sing great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. Great are you, Lord. We sing it great are you, Lord. We sing it great.
Yes, sing.
Are you, Lord? For you are great, and you are Lord.
Yes,
Ooh,
sir. Yes,
you're gonna praise that Lord.
Just sprinkle that a little bit of
Sprinkle it at the end. Beautiful.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Let's get into it. The next word is kingdom.
Oh, kingdom.
Yes. It's a big one.
Come on.
Kingdom. Yeah. Kingdom. Your kingdom come, your will be done, and all the nations at your feet. For you alone, our cornerstone.
Yeah.
Lizali sitting alabo.
Yes, sir.
Your kingdom come, your will be done, and all the nations at your feet. For you alone, our cornerstone. Lizali sitting alabo.
Beautiful.
You know, there's a song, one of the first, it's like one of the first African missionaries. So this guy, I've forgotten his name now. I think it was back like in 17 something, or maybe 18 something, sorry. No, it was definitely 18 something.
Okay.
Because it was in 1820 when the Englishman came, so he couldn't. Anyway, it's a history thing. He went to Ireland, probably the first priest, South African priest that there was. You know, he went over there, and when he was over there, I think obviously kind of studying, he started writing songs, and one of them is a song called Aliza Lesitinga Lako, which is a very well-known Xhosa hymn, you know, that he kind of brought back. And so the words, I took the words and I wrote them for here, for my album, and that's where the song Kingdom Come came from, you know, because in us, we should be heaven walking on earth.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Since it's in us, and we experience it. You know, when people want to experience heaven, that's what they should experience, like when they see us.
Exactly.
I love this. There's a song of Kirk Franklin, which is, I'm going to paraphrase is that, what if you are the only church or the only Jesus that other people see? So when you're outside, you need to be that representative of
And you know what? And a lot of guys are watching right now will follow you, not necessarily me. Do you know what I mean? You may be the only church someone's going to experience before they experience the church. So you may be the door.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
The person that they're actually going to experience Christ.
Exactly.
So that's why when a song like Jesus to the World, it doesn't mean that we now need to go into the world. God has already strategically placed us in the world. So if He's called you to be an accountant, if He's called you to, let's say for instance, you wanted to be in grade 11A with the clever people, but you just missed that mark, and so they put you in grade 11B. God may have put you there for a reason, because there's someone that you're supposed to touch in that class. You know what I mean? So we don't have to go everywhere else or try and be on TV because we're thinking now we're going into the world. Your world is where you are right now.
Come on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And you may just be the only Jesus that people are going to experience.
Yes. Okay, your next word, can I just say, is this our last one? Is this our last?
My next word, I'll try and make it longer if it's a good song, so make sure you choose right.
The word is holy.
Holy.
Ooh.
Holy. Whew.
Maybe even like hum it will come to you.
Holy. Okay, so I'm going to choose a word. I'm going to choose a word, Nwele. Okay, that's what holy is.
Take us there, yes.
Control. Oh, that control.
That's actually one of the songs we're just busy finishing up now for our Jesus Collective album.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was just about to say something about the Jesus Collective. I know one of the other guys did a Nwele song. Like obviously I don't know now all the words, but I was like, yo.
But if you know, listen, if you know Nwele, you can read that verse that says holy, holy, holy. Because that's the only word that's there.
Definitely.
Okay.
So holy, holy, holy is Nwele, Nwele, Nwele.
No, it's beautiful.
And then you can say, listen, I know a verse, a Zulu verse in the Bible, I can read the whole of it.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wait,
We're definitely gonna take that.
Speaking about the Jesus Collective, I know that you are very much involved there. How has that been for you, the journey?
So this is the crazy part. Speaking about being involved, right?
Yeah.
I was calling one of the guys from the Jesus Collective a few days ago. Old Wesley, and I'm like, where's the excitement?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In your voice.
Yeah.
And I began to realize that I'm not the only one excited about it, but that everyone is excited,
Yes.
and that everyone is involved
Yes.
as according to what they feel that they can give.
Yes.
I have never come across anyone who meets the Jesus Collective and they feel there's nothing that they want to give to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is crazy because obviously this is not. I mean, it started off very humbly as an evangelical ministry that was sort of based in. We're really just kind of ministering in a small town in Ashton where Nathan Peterson, our founder, is from. And sometimes getting guys to come here to explain quite a lot about what it is that is actually that we're actually doing. You know what I mean? And you would imagine that by now there'll be people wanting to come and be members of the Jesus Collective because of what they can get from it. Because now suddenly it's TV, now suddenly we're in the Herald. You know what I mean? But the crazy part is that people get excited not because of what they can get, but really because of what they can give. So once people catch on to the heart, once they catch on to the vision that our founders sort of laid out, everyone, the first thing they say is, what can I do? How can I be involved? Some people can't even sing. You know what I mean? And they're like, I don't care what I can do. And so the Jesus Collective is not just a collective of singers and worshippers. I mean, of singers. It's a collection. It's a collective of worshippers. People who just want to come and just lay whatever it is on the altar as a service to God. What is your question again?
No, your involvement, how to be a part of it.
You
It's
answered the
exciting.
question.
You answered the question, definitely, yeah.
It gives me the greatest joy, to serve as one of the members.
And we were lucky enough to experience it as well a few times.
Thank you, Lord.
And
I was with you guys as well.
Yes.
I was crying in the same room.
We definitely were.
Yeah.
And this one thing that I love is that there are certain things that you can speak about, but there's no fruit. But I know that when somebody speaks about the Jesus Collective, I've experienced it myself. So what you're speaking about, I was like, yes, I can agree with it. That's the beauty of the Jesus Collective.
I'm a different person now to when I joined the Jesus Collective. I thought I was perfect.
To us, like everyone that we asked said the exact same thing.
I'm a different person, coming. And it's amazing because sometimes you're like, especially like someone in my position, I'll be like, I'm going to go and just be a blessing, to these people. I get there and I leave there so blessed. So that has been my experience. So whether we were here right now, whether we were elsewhere, I would be there, not because of what the Jesus Collective does for me. But not because of what I do for the Jesus Collective, but because of what it does for me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So my role, do you know what my role is in the Jesus Collective? I'm a proud member.
Period.
Of the Jesus Collective. Period. Whether I'm on stage or not on stage, it's just so wonderful to be to be part of something so big that God is doing for nations, and I think more than people, so to say, but what God is doing for individuals. I'm seeing Him move in every single, like individual in the group, and He's doing such great things for them, making not only people's things that they can touch, but also their hearts. You know what I mean? And for me, that is more than enough.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So can you give people your social handles so that they know where to find you and where they can find out so much more about you?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, if you want to DM me.
Appropriate.
Social handle, so Twitter, it's Loyiso Music. On Facebook, just go Loyiso. There'll probably a lot of them will appear, but the one right at the top.
Yes, come on now.
With this face, it's me. Just go search Loyiso, and then on Instagram, Loyiso Bala, and on TikTok, Loyiso_Bala, but you probably won't see a post yet. But if you're watching this in 2013,
Please.
you'll definitely be saying something.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Older me. Yeah.
Okay, and for the haters, you guys know exactly what to do. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys. But let's not forget, the Jesus Collective is also on Facebook and it's on Instagram.
Yes.
So yeah, you'll see all of us there.
Yes.
Together. Otherwise, on our own social media pages, we separate.
Yes.
Yeah, and guys, do not forget to stay tuned. Please stay tuned. So our next episode is going to be absolutely amazing. Loy, we say thank you once again.
You guys.
And
thanks so much.
bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.